I relocated, and my first project it was there with the Brookfield Renewable Power. That's a really good company, and their headquarters is in Canada, and we got a 24/7 hydro control center in Boston.
Okay.
We were controlling and monitoring 3 states: state of Maine, Louisiana, and New York.
Okay.
So we implemented a ABB SCADA system there.
Okay.
So I completed the project, and I got a special training with the Siemens wind turbine system, basically.
Okay. So what was your role on the project, I guess? What were you doing?
Implementation, they got Telegear system, Siemens Telegear, and Simplicity 6.1 SCADA system. The management decided to remove these two guys and put a common platform, maybe.
Okay.
So that was a big project.
Okay. So I guess what was your role on the project?
My role was completely implementing, maintenance, troubleshooting, commissioning. I was traveling to Houston, Texas, where the ABB office is there. Then we got subcontractors like BBA to commission the system, assist with them for the commissioning, preparing the FAT report, get the system, check point by point.
Right, okay.
Work with the field,
go to the website. In the field doing basically commissioning work and testing and
commissioning, and you have to look, this is the system architecture. You got New York, and you got what you call Maine, and then you got Louisiana, all this coming from here to our 24/7 control center. This is a 24/7, this is a 24/7, this is a 24/7. In addition to that, some of the data is going to Canada using ICCP protocol, Intercontrol Center protocol.
Okay.
Our Canadian center.
Okay.
The project. This was new. This project was new in Boston.
Right. That's where. Okay.
So this was a task.
Yeah. Okay. How much? I guess in terms of the different aspects of our project, the customers you've seen. You've got we do initial control panel design. And then we generally don't. We have fabricated panels here ourselves, but usually we sub that out to a panel shop. Okay. And then we do obviously the PLC programming for these processes. And we do touchscreen panel view type programming as well, and SCADA front end HMI programming. So I guess in terms of those, let's say 4 specific tasks of panel design, PLC code, OIT, or SCADA, in terms of the software development. What kind of experience do you have with each one of those? Do you have any AutoCAD experience?
AutoCAD, I used to modify some of the small drawings, but I am not deeply involved. We got a drafting section, basically. And we got a microstation guys and the CAD guys are there working for the drawing, basically.
Okay, so you have kind of CAD stuff. Most of the drawings. Did you work on, how did they get the information for doing the panel design?
Panel design, we used to give the structure, I used to give a simple structure in the SCADA,
Okay.
Say, for example, for the solar project.
Hello?
Hey, Manny.
Manny?
Yeah.
Manny, yeah.
No money with me.
For Manny Kendon?
Yeah. So where we are, For the CAD, regarding the solar project, we are talking about how you design a particular project.
Okay.
So I used to do the design for this guy, for this next scope of the solar project. Okay. So basically the structure, you got a solar panel and you got an inverter, and basically you need a current transformer, and you got an energy meter, and you got a data consolidator like a CR1000, a data consolidator. From there to go to SCADA. Okay. So this is the basic structure. Once you make the basic structure, then we used to give for our drafting department. Those guys basically. So here I need to work with the spec also for basic specifications for the project.
So for that kind of project, then was that something that you guys designed and then somebody else built and installed?
Yeah, we used to give. I used to look into the specification, and I used to. This is our requirement. Look, the system should work like what's the solar system? You need a solar panel, you need an inverter, and you need an energy meter to measure the energy, and you need a current transformer, you need a data consolidator. Then the signal should come to SCADA. So this is the basic hierarchy. Then we will present to the contractors, so they will propose their solution. Then we will integrate and we will build the system, and we will hand over to the PG&E like the big companies like that.
Okay.
So that was
So you work with a contractor to build the system.
Contractors basically work according to our design, our specification and our design.
Okay. Do you have a copy of that? I apologize.
No, I don't know.
We can check. Yeah, let's do it. So as far as okay, so that's kind of design work, and then in terms of like PLC programming itself, have you what, for example, what Bradley PLCs have you worked with?
I worked with basically my 9030. Now they got the GE 9030.
Alan Bradley.
Alan Bradley, I worked in long back, 4.0 at the time. Alan Bradley for the electrostatic precipitator application.
Do you remember what models or what?
No, I don't remember. It's a long back, you know.
Yeah,
we have older one.
PLC.
Older PLC at the time. But I used to remember that AB Ethernet is the protocol what we used to configure for our SCADA, Rockwell SCADA.
Okay.
But basically, once you look into the PLC, the structure of the PLC will be same. You got a power supply module, you got a bus controller module, you got a Ethernet module, and you got a communication module, and you got a PLC CPU. Whether it is Alan Bradley or 9030 or it's basic same.
So okay, so in the 9030, I guess how much PLC programming have you done in the 9030 game?
Like 1 or 2 times we need to add some of the rung, you know.
So kind of
maintenance stuff basically.
Okay. On the SCADA HMI end, then I mean you dealt with that. What experience they have with different SCADA software packages?
Yeah.
Have you worked with Rockwell and Simplicity? And
Rockwell, Simplicity, ABB, Siemens Telegear. Yeah.
What was your involvement with those products? Did you do?
Yeah, troubleshooting, configuration, troubleshooting, and helping the operators, HMI screens, and you know, same like ABB. You have to do everything. You have to do the database. You have to do the pi server. You have to check the communication. You have to what they call database manipulation, daily job in the database, and you have to develop some of the on-screen tag database. You know, we got around 60,000 points in the database.
Yeah. What other experience they have with, I guess maybe more on the IT side? I mean, computer operating systems, networking experience with?
Yeah, networking basically in the SCADA. These are all coming under the, as per the utility industry is governed by the 2 bodies. One is NERC and SIP. So you have to know some sort of, make sure all the updates are going on and, make sure the network connectivity is same. We have some bread and butter command, netstat and ping to validate our network, and we need to know some of the Linux command to do the daily maintenance of the servers, basically.
You had mentioned in your resume you have some experience with Wireshark and PRTG as well as the Kiwi Sysbon. What did you do working with those?
Yeah, basically, Kiwi Syslog. Let me come to the Wireshark. I am responsible for 3 states, state of New York, Maine, and Louisiana. And this is our main control center in Boston, where it's a 24/7 hydro control center where we used to monitor our hydro assets. And this is the data. This is the RTU. All the RTU, we got around 300 RTUs here. The RTU, it will be coming to the gateway. Gateway is nothing but a data concentrator that is working on subnet solution, subnet explorer.
I don't know what that is.
That's the embedded system to collect the data from the all. All the data from the RTU, it will come and concentrate to the gateway. In gateway, use the DNP3 protocol. Because the DNP3 needs the NERC requirement. So that's what all the utility industry use the DNP3 protocol. From there, it is going to the PCU 400, that is the ABB proprietary software. From there, it will go to the SCADA server. Say, for example, you are not getting any data from an RTU, any hydro station. You use the Wireshark to capture the log from the RTU to the gateway.
So what did you do with Wireshark? Were you the person that designed it, where it goes and how it works and how it collects the data, or was that somebody else's responsibility?
We will collect the data for log file, and say, for example, some of the RTUs, there is a time delay. We got a MPLS line to link all the remote stations, twin release line. Say, for example, we are doing a redundance test for the SCADA. We shut down SCADA server 1, and we have to make sure SCADA 2 is taking on. There is no disturbance in the RTU. Everything is pooling. So at the time, we use the Wireshark to monitor the logs. Once you shut down SCADA server 1, make sure all the RTU, how the communication flow, everything is like that. Say the communication is delayed or some RTU is not come up, all the data will be pulled to the what I call the Wireshark. We will collect the log from the RTU and we will observe. At the running time, we have a normal log and we will compare with the running log. And still, if it is not solvable, we will send for ABB.
So do you know how to read Wireshark data?
To a certain extent, because basically we used to send to ABB basically because it's a proprietary.
Oh, okay.
But basically these are all a message format is there. Like you have some basic error code. Again, once you know the error code, you can interpret.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the application we use the Wireshark. And regarding PRTG, we used to monitor the MPLS line for all the three states.
Yeah.
So that's the PRTG.
Right.
So this is the application.
Okay. So do you have any questions on the position? I mean, you read over the job description, I assume.
Yeah, you know.
You had questions on with the...
No much questions. You know, every day is a learning opportunity. Since I work in 5 different countries, once I go to one place, there is a different type of system. You have to get used and you have to familiarize and you have to do. Right? That's the concept. You know, this is my first time in the design of the SCADA system for a substation. So I am new to the design, but these are all done by the people. If you have the interest and there are some good guys ready to train you and teach you and you make a good documentation and you can learn.
That's our way on 50.
This is the project. I'm having that drawing. That's okay. Yeah, this is the project that I'm for the station for this guy for the lake farm. Because here we got a guys used to design all these drawings basically. Drafters, you know. So they will submit this documentation for us and we will review and we will send comments to those guys and they will respond back. And once we look into the comment and we will approve their design and then we will give to the vendors and they will supply the materials and we'll take it from there. Once it is done, we will hand over the project to this particular client. That's it.
So what's core? I mean, you've got a lot of broad experience here. I mean, all the way up from, you know, the design to the physical to the, you know, application level. Where do you think your strengths are? What do you think your strongest, I should say?
The strongest in the sense, you know, as you said, I got a broad view, basically, of all the system. The strength in the sense, SCADA is a good area, you know. Then basically my way, you know, as per the NERC, since I am with the utility industry for a long time here, NERC is nothing but the policies and procedures, roles and responsibilities. So whatever the job you do, you make a very good documentation. Because any company you should not rely on one particular candidate. You know, so whatever the job you do, you make a documentation, you make a procedure. So once you follow the procedures, then the job will be easy. Say for example,
it's very very hard to do something.
But you know, once you do something, you know, you make a procedure and you review that and it goes there, you make a good documentation. You know, so that helps basically. It's very hard, but you know, certain things the system will behave bad, not as per the manual. It will you have to do some out of way to solve the problem. So what type of SCADA system used for wastewater? Wi-Fi or?
SCADA system, usually we use Wonderware
Yeah.
or iFix.
iFix, yeah.
TG Evolution iFix. Primarily more iFix than Wonderware. We but you know,